My bad, big bro. Yeah, I got at this morning. I meant to call you for you to come and pick me up, but I knew you had to work, so I ain't even bother you. LaFonse came and got me. But yeah, I got at this morning, big bro. My bad. I swear I was gonna call you. All right, I was, but I had so much going on, and I was gonna get you to come and pick me up, but I went on ahead and let my man do it. You know what I mean? Because I ain't want him to feel no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? He already felt like you be influencing me and all the rest of this. So, I'm trying to keep it peaceful between the both of y'all. So I went on ahead and just let him do it. He already felt like I love you more than I love him. And I listen to you more than I listen to him. He already felt that way. I'm trying to keep peace around here. So I went on ahead and let him do it. But yeah, I was going to call you. I knew you was going to come. I don't know, Mr. Monkeys. I ain't listen to that hoe. Don't get me wrong. I like me some Cardi B, but am I out here bad her album, standing in line, bad her vital? No, I ain't listened to her ass yet. You know me long. Yeah, that's what he'll be all right. He ain't got no problems with you. He just still getting used to the dynamic. That's it. But I did like the song that she did to Imaginary Players. I will say that. What's the name of it? Well, that is the name of it, Imaginary Players. I do like the sample because y'all know that's an old Jay-Z song. So that did capture my attention. Now, I will say I did enjoy that, but did they feed you right in the big house? Yeah, because they had me in lockup. I want down the population. I want empire. And most of the women on the first shift, they like me. They watch my shit. So, yeah, a couple of them snuck me in, some Wendy's, some Hotties. A little Cars Junior, whichever you like. Checkers, rallies, whichever one y'all use. A couple of them did slip me a sandwich in there, it was them night ones that I ain't fuck with. But the morning and afternoon shifts, they was fine. They was down there cackling with me. They was telling me about what was going on and everything. So yeah, it was cool and whatnot. Y'all know I'm real good to make friends. You know what I mean? So I made a couple friends in the morning. That it was cool. Hey Catherine, what's good, boo? We glad you free. Hey JB, what's good, friend? Yeah, friend. Child, them hoes down to the night shift had the nerve to try to give me fried bologna sandwiches. I said, bitch, y'all ain't put no cheese, no mustard, no nothing on. I don't want that shit. That's why they got hot with me, because I ain't eat that shit. They set the tray right there on the little tray holder. That bitch sat right there to the next day. I ain't eat that shit. Fuck y'all. I eat when the morning afternoon shift people come. I eat then. They're my friends. Fuck y'all. That's how I was. Okay, I ran my block. You understand? I ran my block. So, whatever. Granted, it was only in lockup, but it don't matter. I ran that bitch. So, whatever. That's why I said the faceless hoes thought they had me stymied. Girl, please. I ran my block. Okay, and I just took me a nasty Benadryl and I went to sleep on them night bitches because I ain't fuck with them. But Hey, Deborah, appreciate you, boo. Y'all get my likes up. 8 minutes in now. I get started at 10. So we got roughly 2 more minutes left to get y'all lives together. Hurry up and order your lunch. Because this episode was good, girl. I was real entertained. Like, I ain't even going to hold you. I was really, 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 really entertained. And I'm glad that they kept me really, 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 really entertained because they kept me entertained last season. And it would have been fucked up had we got here and then it just derailed. So I'm glad they kept me entertained. Yeah, you made it before the 10-minute mark. I got some words for Lisa ass. And friend, I love you because I know you're gonna be around here. You'll drop down in the comments here, there, here, but I know you listening. I got some words for you too. Not harsh, but I got some words for you too. I do, friend. I got some words for you too. Okay, I can't show no favoritism because you know my big bro and all them, see, they're gonna get me. They're gonna call me at. So to prevent them from calling me at, I'm gonna call you at. Mm-hmm. You know how this go, friend. 10. Hey y'all. I know I got on this beat up, frowsy, faded ass shirt, my hair all pinned up or whatever, but I told y'all I just got out. And I ain't coming up here getting glammed up at all. Okay, I ain't been had to get in glam for a whole week. I ain't got back into the routine yet, so y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, I look frowsy, toe up and late. Good. Cause I got snatched up late in the midnight hours. So I'm supposed to look like what I went. So whatever. These stinking ass salt wives. This is season 6, episode 1. Hot dogs and hearsay. First and foremost, I never wanted Brittany back. I don't know why y'all feel as though y'all got to force Brittany on us, but I'm sick of all of the Britneys. The Britneys thus far has been a bust. Brick-a-brack from Atlanta, bust. Brittany shitty sheet wearing ass Renner from them basketball wives, bust. Nettis Brittany with an I, not a Y, bust. She's a bust, a basket case, a a a a bleach blonde baboon. I'm sick of her. All of the Britneys thus far that came across reality TV have been buses. I feel like Britneys of all calibers need to stay our asses off of reality TV. Unless your name Bond. Okay, now I'd allow my sis to get on TV. I'd allow Bondi on TV. But that's because she know how to act. These other Britneys, Angie and Meredith against Meredith's will, because Mary against Mary's will, because Mary made it clear she ain't had nothing to do with this. She just got attached to it and she went along with it. Mary, that's what you get. Host the ladies on a camping trip, well, a RV trip. But the other ladies don't know that this is what it is. Angie K sent them an invite alluding to the fact that they was going to be jet setting on a beach somewhere, and then she's going to come pulling up down to the beauty lab in the RV with the ceiling missing. Like, but look, this is how I feel about it though. We always see y'all fancy trips, fancy outings. You got to be dressed down to the nines, heels only, dresses only, glam only. We always see y'all at the five-star restaurants. We always see y'all at the five-star hotels. We always see y'all at the most fanciest shops that Utah got. We always see y'all in that type of element personally, and maybe this the Boy Scout of me, and maybe it's because I'm a dude or whatever when I want to be. But it's actually a good change of pace to see y'all outside of y'all element for once and doing shit that y'all used to do when y'all was cheering before y'all had any amount of money. Like how I'm sure a lot of y'all was in Girl Scouts and y'all went camping and y'all did this and y'all did that. Well, y'all know y'all color. I'm more to show that y'all, your daddies or your uncles or whoever had y'all outside doing this, outside doing that. I mean, it's actually cool seeing y'all let y'all hair down doing real shit, getting outside and getting your head there. Like it's cool seeing y'all do that. Cause I'm gonna speak for me. Cause I always see y'all doing the extravagant shit, which is cool. That's what y'all do. But it's also nice to see y'all get your hands dirty sometime and play around in nature sometime and do shit like that here and there. Like I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? Like I ain't like that you led them into thinking one thing. Like I would have appreciated it more how you've been like, look, this what the fuck we doing. We getting down here in this RV and we gonna do regular shit. We gonna do shit we used to do before all this. And we gonna have fun. Damn it. So come dress for it and put your happy faces on. Cause I said so. I would have appreciated it better had the invite been that versus you making them think like, oh, we about to do what we always do, and then you pulling up down to the beauty lab in an RV with the ceiling missing. Like, I would have appreciated it better had you just been real with it. Y'all, this what we doing, and that's that. This my trip. This what we doing, and that's just that. So come dressed for the occasion. Come dressed in your cute little camping gear. Bring some people. We're gonna sleep in an RV or whatever. But do that. Do that. Do bring active gear stuff, active wear. You can still be cute, but bring active wear. You know what I mean? Like that's what I did. I just been real with it. That's what we doing. Anyway, so Heather lets everybody know where everybody's staying, with everybody. So Lisa ain't coming. We getting down to that in a minute. Meredith can't stand Brittany. Neither can we. Heather isn't a fan of Bronwyn. And Heather, you really should get over that at this point. Like, I don't necessarily think you are. We're gonna get to that too, because that's gonna be the part. Cause see, Angie pulled you way up out there, and I won't even mad at her for doing it, friend. I'm gonna be real. I won't even mad at her for pulling you down to the carpet of life. Shout out to my good sis YB. I'm not mad at her for pulling you down to the carpet of life. He kills me when he say shit like that, y'all. That's my friend. But I won't mad at her for doing it. I was gagged when she did it, but when she did it, I said, "Ooh, well, like I'm just gonna be. We gonna get there. We gonna get there." But anyway, nobody really knows where Mary stand with nobody until the season comes. And Angie, Whitney, and Bronwyn have issues with Lisa. I mean, the usual. So before the ladies leave, a SWAT team comes and they call and like arrest Whitney, but Whitney set that up. It was a prank. I guess that was like a nod to Shawshank. Because y'all know the last time they met up down to the beauty lab to go somewhere, that's what happened. The federales, okay, the Mounties showed up and they snatched Shawshank by her neck, put her ass in that Black Mariah. Y'all know the way they did me last Tuesday, late in the midnight hour. All right. They snatched her ass up real good. I think that's what it was she was trying to allude to. But I mean, listen, at least that van has space for the strippers to do what they needed to do. There won't no space there. And then I'm gonna tell you something else. I ain't seen none of them there that really had what I was looking for. And I ain't seen that one nigga. I mean, it's Utah, but I ain't seen that one nigga. I mean, I guess Heather. Not Heather, Whitney. I mean, I guess Whitney. Mean fine. I guess it was something fun before y'all left, but it would have been a lot more fun if it was actual space and niggas. Cause see, I feel like Mary would have engaged more if it was a bunch of niggas there with their shirt off. You know, send a bunch of Q dogs around there. I bet you Mary will change her tune. Yeah. Um, Heather asks why didn't Lisa show up? And Angie says that, you know, she really didn't say too much, but she said it has something to do with work. And then they show a flashback of Lisa telling Angie that she don't want to be around Bronwyn. She's a pathological liar. And she can't tell the truth to save her life. And my head was hurt. But I ain't sat down in Juanita's chair yet. So y'all can't see the mess that's under here. Because y'all know I was in the county. I was in lockup, girl. Anyway, but my head was hurt. Fuck this shit. She can't save the life. She can't save the life. She can't tell the truth, save her life, and she's totally disgusted. Whitney doesn't believe that it's a work situation. She thinks it's more so because of Bronwyn, and she just didn't want to say that. And then Brittany, the basket case, wants to chime in for Lisa. And she tells Whitney not to drag it out. And then she brings up how Whitney um was alleged that she was going through a scam with her business and how that was all over TikTok. And so she don't need to be up here trying to talk about Lisa and her business and her work and so on and some such. And then Whitney gonna ask Brittany, how do you make your money? Sucking dick. I said, ooh. And then the ladies become confused as to when Brittany and Lisa became good friends. And then Brittany said they got closer ever since the trip last season. Listen, and she's not down for people talking about her while she not here. Listen, Brittany, the reason why Lisa wanted to befriend you was really to get back at all of the other ladies for whatever her reasons was. Lisa is not really your friend. Lisa do not really fuck with you like that. Um, and this proves it because if she did, she would have told you how she felt about Bronwyn, and that's the reason why she's not coming on the trip. See, if y'all was good friends or good Judies like that, she would have told you that information, and you would have been the one up here giving that information. But no, it wasn't you. It was Angie. Angie was the one to let the people know. Well, listen, I look, me and her talk. Now, I ain't gonna tell you everything she said, but I will say the main reason is because she had to work. See, we would have seen you in that scene on a FaceTime with Lisa and Lisa telling you, I want to go on that trip because I want to be around Brahma. She a liar, she two-faced, and I want to be nowhere around. I mean, I was just saying, Brittany, like you sitting up here trying to cape for Lisa and cape for her real bad, but why? You didn't even know why she didn't show up. Angie did, which leads me to this. Heather, you didn't even know why. Angie did. You caping for her too. I ain't trying to be messy, friend, but I am. You sitting up here, listen, you and Brittany doing the same damn thing. Y'all sitting over here trying to take up for her, but you didn't even won't even the one that delivered that information. But Angie knew. I mean, I'm just saying, like, Brittany, you don't have a fuck ass thing going on. Again, this is the second time they allowed you to have a. Well, you ain't even got no snowflake. You still a friend of. But this is the second time they allowed you, and you're not even giving anything. Like, see, I'm not about to spend this whole day reading and roasting, Jones and gagging Brittany's old tab basket case ass. I didn't want her back. I didn't ask for her back. I hated her last season. I hate her even more now. And this is episode 1. I mean, I don't literally hate her. I don't know her. I just hate her on the show. I hate her on this show. We don't need another dumb blonde. All right. We don't need the typical dumb blonde setting up here on this thing. We don't. We got enough. We got enough of the Caucasian women's that we don't need a dumb blonde. We don't need her. She adds nothing but an annoyance. I really could do without her. I could deal with the ladies that we have. I could totally deal without Brit. I really can. Bravo. I can deal without Brit. So Brittany brings the ladies small camcorders so that they can vlog the camping trip. Now, I will say, even after all of that I just gave her, and I'm in every word of it, I did like the idea of the small little camcorders. I did. I did like the idea of that. I felt like that's a lot of fun. And then at the end of the trip, you can put it all together and see. But I also feel like it might bring up some bullshit. But hey, this is reality TV. Why not? Angie says that the only weird thing is that's going on is that Lisa ain't there. And Heather feels like when you choose not to come on a girl trip, that's basically you making a statement saying that I'm really not into y'all like that right now. Because if it was about business, they could have like planned it on another day. Now I do agree with Heather on that. That is what that's like because you show up to every damn thing else. But now there's a girls trip and there's things out about you. Now you don't want to show up on a trip. Put a pin on that. Whitney says that she hasn't talked to her, but she has read things about her in the blogs and in the news. And the things that she's heard is about her being sued. It's like 5 different lawsuits with her and John and the business, I believe. And so she's saying that's probably why she's not here. And then Bronwyn feels like it's all bullshit. And then Bronwyn tells them that she's seen 5 pending lawsuits dealing with Lisa. And then Heather tries to act like she ain't seen Jack. And then Angie tells Heather that she's playing as if she hasn't seen anything about it, but she knows that she's seen it because they all have. Like it was in the Salt Lake Tribune, and that must be a big deal down there. That must be the big ass paper. That must be the New York Times of Salt Lake. And Brian was saying, "Girl, it was in that." So there's no way that everybody else seen it and you haven't. Um, and then Angie says that it's almost equivalent to what Shawshank is doing. And then Heather calls out Bronwyn for her line about buying a $4 million necklace. And then Bronwyn takes accountability for that and admits that she was childish for doing that. I put all that together to say this. I agree with Bronwyn. I agree with Whitney. I agree with Mary. And I agree with Angie. Why should we sit here and give Lisa the respect that she has never gave none of us. I agree. All Lisa has done since season one was get up here on this thing and bring up shit that she's heard about everybody else on the streets or in the news or in the blogs or where the hell ever. Any type of hearsay that Lisa has heard, she's always found a way to bring it up to y'all ladies in one form or fashion. So why should we now sit here and have all of this? Well, we need to keep it on the low and keep it on the hush hush and not talk about it while she not here. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. And I was just last season, she sat up here and told shit that she heard on the streets about Miss Shawn giving circle jerks and riding about around there and all of that. So why should Angie sit here and not talk about shit she's heard, whether she's here or not? And here's the see, friend, this is where I gotta call you out at. Because she's done the same thing to you. Wasn't she the one who got up here and called you the fun time girl? And because of which you're not Mormon and she would never be around you, you're beneath her. She brought that shit up here, did she not? I mean, I understand that you and her cool and you and her building your friendship and you trying to be protective of it. That's fine. But it's just hard for me to sit here and really all the way be on your side when she's done the same thing to you and Meredith and Angie and Whitney and Mary and Brown. Now that y'all cool, well, I don't necessarily want to talk about it. Why she and it's the same thing go to you, Meredith. She had a whole damn hot mic moment, basically calling you the slore of the seven boroughs. And how you rode every pool stick that you walked beside. Now, why I don't necessarily think we should talk about these kind of things while she's not here. Why? Why? Nah, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it, and I'm on everybody else's side. Fuck y'all. Y'all can sit here and act all pious and act all grand and act like y'all ain't seen this because that's your friend. Well, fine. That hoe ain't my friend. Fuck that bitch. And I'm going to bring up every goddamn thing that I've ever heard about her. And it just is what it is. Because when it was me and my situation and I thought we was cool, she did not give me that. Thank you, friend, for your super chat. Appreciate you for your 19.99. I do need it. T, I missed you. So glad you're back. You're the best. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much for your 9.99. I appreciate you, baby. Hey, Blue Prada Shoes. Like Heather, you know I love you, friend. You my friend right there. You know I ain't finna tell you nothing wrong. You look crazy. I understand. The best thing for you to do is to just be neutral. Don't say shit. Ain't got nothing to do with you. I say allow these women to have their friend, to have their feelings. So long as you don't add nothing to it, she really can't get upset with you. Get upset with you for what? You ain't add nothing to it. You ain't take nothing from it. That was their conversation that they had. I'd have shut my damn mouth. I'm like, it's fine that y'all friends, but that doesn't erase history. And that doesn't erase what she's done to the rest of these ladies. So now y'all want the rest of these ladies to sit on what they heard. Fuck y'all. Nah, I'm on everybody else's side when it come to that. And I was with Mary. Mary said, bitch, bye. I would say it in her face, out her face. I said, whether she's here or whether she's not here. I know that's right, Mary. I was on Mary's side, period. Mary let her position be known. Child, please. Please. Brittany letting the ladies know that Jerry proposed to her. The 2 weeks later, he took it back. I really feel like, Brittany, you need to lay on somebody's couch. I do. I don't feel like reality TV is the place for you because you do have some mental issues. You're weak in the upper story. I don't know whether your mammy stood beside too many microwaves when she was pregnant with you and you absorbed all them UV rays. I don't know if she was around the toaster oven too much for you, because it damn sure won't no air fryers out around that time. Shit, it won't none out my time. So it ain't no damn shade. I'm just being real. I don't know if she was hovering over the oven too much. I don't know if her daddy was fucking her too much and he was beating your brains to all to be damn. I don't know what it is, but you don't need to be on reality TV. You're mentally weak. Weak. And I just don't feel as though you're gonna thrive here. I don't think it's good for your mental and your psyche. I really don't. I don't. I don't. I feel like you need to put yourself on some damn on a medication regimen, and you really need to go and evaluate your life. You do. You do. You got a daughter that don't fuck with you because you running behind a damn man, and you still running behind a man that you're getting up here with this frowsy ass hair, because it's frowsy. Like I girl, your hair giving Janet when she was on Why Did I Get Married Too? And her and Gavin had that damn great big fallout. And y'all remember how frowsy, late, and delayed her hair was? Brittany, I swear every time I see you, that's what you give. You just give a tired, frowsy, frizzy ass mess. You ain't seen Juanita Chat in weeks. Behind this, because I told y'all Juanita opened up a shop down there last year. I told y'all that shit. You need to go sit in her chair and get your life together, Brittany. You need to be around some sisters. Like you really do. You need to be around some sisters. They'll teach you a little thing or three. Nah, whatever. It was Janet's fault. It was Janet's fault, and Janet was feeling the guilt the way she should have. She was so busy worried about her life, her career, her book, her signing, that she forgot to secure her damn son. Janet should have felt guilty. Gavin should have gave her the damn business. I won't mad at Gavin and his feelings. Let her ass have it, Gavin. Sick of y'all women getting away with shit like that. Because if it was the men, and the man was beating himself about it, y'all would be helping him beat himself about it. So I'm not mad at the roles being reversed. I was with Gavin. Beat her ass to smithereens. Yeah, it is her goddamn fault. Fuck your stale ass book, bitch. You killed my goddamn child. They don't nobody want to say it because it's Janet. But bitch, I'ma say it. I was always on Gavin's side. And Gavin wanted to stifle his feelings for her. No, fuck that. Now I said it. Get mad with me. Because then nobody want to say that because it was Janet. I've always said that. Get hot with me. I've always said that. Get hot with me. I don't care that it was Janet. All right, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. And yeah, he did get splattered by an 18 wheeler. And that was her karma. Catch that, CCF freak. That was her karma. You lost your son to a car accident. Your fault. Now you lost your husband to one. Your fault. Then ain't nobody want to say that because that was JJ. I don't give a shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a laugh about that. I'm going to talk about that because, matter of fact, I'm back. My bad, I veered off because I always wanted to say that. Now I got a platform to say it. I'm going to say it, damn it. You said do a laugh about it. I am, because I need to get back my shit together anyway. I am. I'm gonna do it. Like we're gonna talk about that specifically. I was on Gavin's side. Period. Justice for Gavin and that little boy messing around with Patricia ass. Anyway, anyway, uh, because I went off on a whole tangent. My bad. Anyway, but yeah, that's how I feel about you, Brittany. Girl, go get some help. You're weak in the upper story. You two fries short of a Happy Meal, baby. Okay, you're a few keys short of a Grand Yamaha. Okay, a Hammond organ. Okay, you're a few keys short of a full keyboard, baby. It is. Now I don't know if people told you that, but you are. You are. I don't know. You must have been a drunk sperm or something. I don't know. You must have been a nut that your mammy swallowed, and you somehow made your way down to the fallopian tube. Can't happen. Shit, you a test tube baby. Anyway, um, Brian, I appreciate you for getting up here and admitting that you faked the funk last season and trying to be something that you're not. And I wish a lot of y'all would stop doing that. I keep telling you, sometimes if you come up here and just be real, that is how you can capture a lot of audience. You know, the girl that come up here and have the least more than anybody else always come out on top. Look at Drea from Basketball Wives. You saw how horribly they treated her. And then the season when she left, she amassed so many damn followers and she amassed so many damn people that was on her side and she got endorsements and deals. She put us in like it happens. It do. It happens. You just gotta know how to do it. If you get up here and just be real with shit, you can get what you want to get up out of the situation. Because real people like me will feel you. Yes, it can. It can happen. If you get up here and be real with your shit, like Tammy Romaine, get up here and be real with your shit. Tammy couldn't lie with us, couldn't lie to us. That 27 quick weave piece, okay, that yak attack that she was trying to pass off as Beverly Johnson. No, ma'am. We already knew Tammy's real tea. She got up here wearing a fanny pack. We all knew Tammy ain't have it like that. When she got up here going to these people fancy ass restaurants with an ass fanny pack on, like, yes, it can happen. It can. You just got to know how to do it. Yeah, Monica was broke too, but I ain't like the way she went about it. See, like I say, it all depends on how you go about it. It can work. Oh, nitwit, leave me be. Now you had to make a whole nother account. Well, I'm glad you're back, friend. Some of the ladies go fly fishing, and the other ladies go kayaking, and Heather and Brian share a boat. And once again, they can be friends with one another. Like Heather, you can be friends with Bronwyn. Bronwyn don't mind being your friend. I feel like she wants to. So y'all just bury whatever this hatchet is and move on. I actually prefer y'all being friends versus y'all eyeing. Because to be honest, Bronwyn growing on me just a smidgen. So I want you to be cool with Bronwyn. I don't think you and Bronwyn need to have an issue with one another. She admitted her lies. She admitted what she had going on. So it shouldn't be no reason why y'all just can't be cool from this point. My opinion, friend. Because I don't want you to start looking like a bully. You understand? Like she admitted what it was, and it is what it is. So just y'all, I ain't saying you gotta be her bestie, but it ain't gotta be rah rah when y'all see each other either. That's what I'm saying, friend. Moving on. Mary Tom by giving the fish CPR. Mary, y'all supposed to be catching the fish and frying it up later, if anything. Or you catch the fish and then you just throw it back into the sea. That's when it's for sport. That's when fishing is for sport. When they catch them and then throw them back. Or you can catch them and let the people scale them down for you. Okay, do all the heavy work, and then you could just come in and season because you black. You know what season to get. You know to get RG House seafood, bread, and all that stuff. They don't. You know, it's one or two ways you could go about it. But ain't nobody pulling no mouth to mouth with no damn sea bass fucking with you, Mary. Moving on. Heather talks about how great it is spending time with Bronwyn, and then Angie grabs her by her neck and asks her, is it because Lisa isn't here? Because when she's not around, she could be herself. I got to be honest with you, friend. Friend, I gotta be honest with you. I won't mad at what Angie said. Now you said it was a shitty thing to say, but to be honest with you, friend, and I'm always gonna be real, I won't mad at what she said. Listen, when she said it, this is what I did. This what I did. Like because I wonder if Lisa did come, would you have been able to really enjoy? I don't. Again, friend, I don't, you know me. I don't mean no harm in what I'm saying. I'm just saying I get why Angie said what she said, and this my courtroom, and I'll allow the question. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I ain't got no problems with it, and I'm not mad that you felt the way about it. You got the right to feel the way about it. But this my courtroom. And I'll allow the question because I want to know too. If Lisa was here and she was going at it back and forth with Bronwyn, would you still have been able to enjoy yourself with her and openly admit that if Lisa was there? Because we all know how Lisa is. When she mad at somebody, she's expecting you to be pissed at them. She does. When she don't like somebody, it's the same thing Mary do. No shade, but I can respect it coming from Mary because at least Mary let her position be known up front. If you're gonna be my friend, that's cool. But I got one stipulation. If I don't like a bitch, you don't like a bitch. If you still like said bitch that I said I don't like, then I'm gonna feel like you're not loyal. Because I don't want to be around her, I'm not gonna be around you either. I can accept it better for Mary because at least Mary let her shit be known. Versus a person who is that way, but she still want to run around and saying that she's not that way while being shitty to you because you're cool with somebody that she's not cool with. So now she's starting to be funny towards you. Like I said, this is my courtroom and I'll allow the question. Was Angie being messy? Hell yeah. But I'll allow the question. I'll allow she was being real messy. But I'll allow the question. No shade, friend. I love you to pieces. And if you got a problem with anything I said, you can DM me. I ain't got no issues with being corrected. I'm not above reproach. But I'm just telling you how I feel, what it looked like to me. Angie K, you was really messy, but I'll allow it. You was really messy, but I will allow it. I'll allow it. Thanks to Brittany being messy and a basket case and doing anything she can to get a speaker part because she doesn't have anything of her own to give because her daughter don't like her, so she not about to get up here and help her out. Jared don't like her, so he just gonna if he do get up here, it's just to embarrass her even more. So because of her being messy, it allowed us to finally get the truth out of Whitney that her business failed. And that her and Jason, because he invested a lot in this shit, and so did she, was left with nothing. And she didn't lose her business due to being sued or scamming anybody or doing whatever it is that allegedly Lisa got going on. She lost hers because her business failed. Now, I will appreciate you for that, Brittany. At least your cray craze did something and got Whitney to finally admit that her shit failed. Listen, Whitney, I feel two types of ways. One, I'm really sorry that you put yourself into a predicament and it didn't pan out the way you did, the way you expected it to. I mean, I'm sorry that that happened to you. I am. I'm sorry that that happened to you, but you know, it happens. It's like you get a lick, and a lot of times you take a lick. You just got to learn from your mistakes. Learn from this. That's all. Like, learn from your mistakes, and maybe you could come back and do it again, and just not do what you did before. So now it can actually work for you, and you can get whatever it is you need to get. Like, this doesn't have to be the end for what it is that you're doing or what it is that you were trying to do. This doesn't have to be the end of it. It just means you still got some growing to do. You got some learning to do. It's okay. I'm sure a lot of people who are multimillionaires off of businesses that failed before. They just didn't give up. They learned. And then they pushed whatever it was they wanted to do after learning what they did. And then it helped. And then it picked up, it got patented, and then boom. So don't give it up. You know, I don't feel like you should give it up. That's one way. Two, girl gone. Because when you are in Bravo. So what that means, Whitney, is we not finna take it light on you when everybody else's business down to Bravo fell. Girl, we ragtag them and drag them for it. You ain't gonna be no different. Now that we know, you gonna get ragtagged and drugged like everybody else who had a failed business down in the Bravo hemisphere. You ain't finna get no special treatment, girl. It don't matter how much you cry. Now, we appreciate you for being honest, but we finna throw some unnecessary shade at your failed ass business because that's just what we do. Now, those are two types of ways I feel. I'm sorry that it happened to you, but you gonna catch some strays from now on about your failed ass business venture, like everybody else. Why is Whitney basically on the rich side of Section 8? I don't know. But yeah, Whitney, that's just how that go, baby. You gonna get rag tagged and dragged about your failed business like everybody else. All right, so you can cry all you want, but you on reality TV with a failed business, and we gonna gag it like everybody else's business, not just on Bravo, VH1 too. You remember Eveline when she had the Dose shoe store? Where that? Where that? Just like Giselle, where her what is it? Every hue. Where that? Where that? Just like Giselle and Ashley with GNA that was DOA before it started. Where that? Where that? And what we do? We gag it. Child. Just like Jack Attack Christie and her Boussard liquor. Where that? Where that? Just like Leisure Suit and his Arnaz wine. Where that? Where that? Child, it gets gagged like every damn thing else. So get over yourself, Whitney. You are not special. But we appreciate you for being honest. And thank you, Brittany, for your craziness, dragging the honesty up out of it. Now we can gag it in good faith because we know what happened. I wrote down whose idea was it to invite Brittany because Brittany wanted to involve herself in what was going on in that situation. And once again, she made it all about her. She went to go and apologize to Whitney. Whitney says that she wasn't ready for a hug yet. And then Brittany got pissed that she said that and said that she still feels as though she owes her an apology for some shit that Whitney said. Listen, I feel two types of ways. One, Whitney, you can't get upset that she jumped up and immediately hugged you because she learned that shit from you. How soon we forget. Shout out to James Caldwell. She learned that shit from you. That shit that you've always done. You do fuck shit. Somebody call you out about it. You feel a way about it. Then you want to immediately jump up and be all apologetic and want to hug and want to play nice. Like I'm just saying, Whitney, she just gave you back what you've always done. Now you see how that feels when you're not ready for that shit. Just saying, I feel two types of ways. That's one way I feel. Okay, that's one way I feel. But at the same token, I understood you also not wanting to accept that shit just yet because that's what Brittany always does. And you saw her for her works. Soon as she hugged you and apologized, and you said you really wasn't ready for that just yet, that she wanted to throw in the slug and how this and thing that. I mean, I don't have to have Brittany. Okay, I don't have to have Brittany. I don't have to have her by any means. And when y'all went out to go and look for Molly, Shoemaker, Swastika, whatever the hell urban legend it is, y'all should have left her ass out there. Y'all should have went far enough just to lure her ass out there. All right, and found the way to get away from her ass and just left her ass out there. And let Molly deal with her. Let Molly Swasinger, a Schwarzenegger, whatever the hell Molly last name is. Let Molly find her and sort her ass out. That's what I would have did. That's the end of the episode. All right, that's what I would have did. I'd have lured her ass out there, and we all would have went back to the damn camp and let Molly found her. And whatever Molly did, child. Some tell me Molly ain't gonna do nothing but send her ass back. I feel like Molly gonna get sick and tired of hearing about Jared, and she just gonna send her ass right back. Girl, Molly don't even want her. Child. Did you say something about it? Oh yeah, Angie, how the hell you gonna set up a camping trip and you don't have the right essentials? First of all, who the fuck eats wheat sliced sandwich bread on burgers? And why the hell? And whose idea was it to bring veggie burgers? Bitch, I don't want no goddamn veggie burger. Put on no open flame. Girl, if you don't go and get me a box of Angus and quit playing with me, then you ain't had no damn buns, no hamburger buns, sliced bread. Did you even have ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomatoes, onions? I saw you had asparagus, but you didn't even have a damn grill to put the shit on. You knew to bring wine, but did you bring Dr. Pepper, Sprite, grape Fanta, strawberry Fanta, Kool-Aid, anything? Did you even bring utensils for the people to eat it off of? Did you bring paper plates? Did you bring paper cups, forks, knives, spoons? Did you bring a small bottle of Dawn to wash the dishes with? Child. Did you bring hand sanitizer for all the ladies? Did you bring napkins and shit? Did you at least bring salt and pepper? I ain't even gonna ask did you bring Lowry's or or McCormick or anything. I ain't even ask that. Did you bring garlic powder, salt powder, smoked paprika? I ain't even ask that. Did you at least bring the basics? Salt and pepper, butter. DB, I don't want DB. If I want vegetables, I will eat vegetables. I don't bring me a hamburger. DB, you sound like JoJo. Bring me a hamburger. Okay. A hamburger. All right. DB, don't you show up down to my cookout with no veggie, nothing. Bring me a hamburger. Okay. Talk about they good. Girl, man, ain't nobody asked you all that. Bring me a ham. I'd have smacked them shits out of Heather's hand. I know you damn like what the fuck we supposed to do with this shit? Girl, I'd have been hot. I'd have been just like Mary, eating the damn bagel. I'm with Mary. I just get full off bread. It'll be all right. Did you at least bring cream cheese for the bagel? Jelly? All this dry ass bread, nothing to put on it. I Angie, you are banned from ever planning another camping trip. Okay, Angie, you're banned from ever planning another camping trip, RV trip, any type of trip that involves outdoorness and things like that. You're banned. You're banned. Child. They got to eat ham. They got to eat hot. They got to eat Hebrew nationals on sliced wheat bread. The ghetto. That is so ghetto. Like that's beneath y'all, because that's beneath me. If I gotta eat my hot dogs or bratwurst with a damn sandwich bread, bitch, I won't eat it. I just wait till I go to the store and get me hamburger, hot dog buns. Me like to sit there and see them ladies eat Hebrew nationals just as it. Like Angie, that was real ghetto fat and project. That was real ghetto fat and project, and that coming from you. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the first episode. It was cute. I liked it. It was funny. It was interesting. Mary kept me entertained. I was for it. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm about to get off here, watch Hard and Hustle. I'll probably put that review out later on this evening. Make it a laugh. I'll make it a laugh. It'll probably be later on this evening. I do Hard and Hustle, and then I'll be all caught up with the shows. Um, no, they won't ballpark. They were Hebrew nationals. You didn't see Heather holding it in her hand? Well, I watched it on Peacock. They didn't blur it out. They was Hebrew nationals. Bad as she want to be. No ketchup, no mustard, no mayo, no onions, no sauerkraut, no chili, no cheese, no relish. Right, the poverty of it all. The poverty of it all. Like, yeah, Child, that shit was bald headed like a motherfucker. Angie used band. Anyway, that's it. That's why I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments, keep the discussion going. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all later on when I do Hard and Hustle. Hard and Hustle. Hard and Hustle. Bah.
So tonight.